National Development Minister Desmond Lee spoke of discussions at the pre-university seminar that can be seeds for Singapore's continued success. He highlighted one by Team 11, which proposes a comprehensive online resource for caregivers of people with special needs. Our two members of that team join us now on Zoom. Mr. Sivakumar Anirudh from NUS High School of Math and Science and Ms. Audrey Chuah from St. Joseph's Institution. Thanks both of you for joining us this evening. Let's start with you, Mr. Sivakumar. This online resource that you're proposing, the Minister has called it, one of these ideas can be seeds for Singapore's continued success. How would your online resource actually be that?
First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to thank CNA for allowing us to publicize our ideas. Basically, when we first started planning it, we had three major aims. The first one was for caregivers to find a community that they can belong to, and for caregivers to easily access the resources that are important to them. For example, let's say financial aids or financial forms, or we can. And we also had respite care for caregivers. So in order to achieve all three of these aims, we had to come up with an all-in-one portal. And this idea has been repeated before, but we added a bit of a twist to this. So in a nutshell, what we are trying to accomplish, which is novel, is we are trying to provide a community for these caregivers, and we're trying to provide respite care as well.
All right. Let's bring Ms. Chuah in before we return to you in a short run, Mr. Sivakumar. Ms. Chuah, he spoke of a twist. First, I want to know what that twist is. And I take it this online resource is filling gaps filling the needs which are not being met. And your online resource meets those needs. So Mr. Sivakumar has spelt out what they have intended to do. If you could explain to us where we have fallen short so far. And that twist as well.
Thank you. I think the three major aims for our online resource in the way that we've done a twist in is firstly in terms of resource, secondly community, and thirdly is respite care. So expanding more on resources, we observe that a few of the other platforms, we find it really not as intuitive and not as convenient for users, especially us as we first started to research on this project. We weren't able to immediately find all these financial aids or even manpower aids which are available. Hence, we wanted to make our platform an all-in-one platform where everybody is able to access these resources efficiently and easily. Secondly, on community, we believe in there being a very good peer support and community support amongst these caregivers. Hence, we aim through from our online platform, we aim for people with common experiences to be able to talk freely as well as rely on each other emotionally. Finally, we would like to offer these caregivers respite care. We understand that many caregivers, they do not have time for themselves and they are not able to really do what they want to do. Hence, we give them, in a way, a break. We would like to offer these such volunteering acts of respite care for them to really explore their interests.
All right, thanks for that, Ms. Chuah. Mr. Sivakumar, we heard essentially Ms. Chuah flesh out what you suggested in your first answer. I may have missed it, but you said your online resource gave all that back, but with a twist. What was that twist?
Basically, if you look at the current programs right now, you would see that there aren't many platforms for caregivers to get to know each other. If you look at most websites, what they will provide is a community center, for example. And I think that particularly is very taxing for most caregivers because most caregivers do not have the time to do that. So what we are proposing is an online solution where caregivers obtain a platform in the form of a chat group or a forum where they can communicate to each other and experienced caregivers can help each other out. And the point of this is to both alleviate their mental pressure and for them to form meaningful bonds with people of their own community.
So essentially it's an online community. For example, some people have online communities for hobbies. This would be sharing your ideas and perhaps providing some kind of mental support to each other. Mr. Sivakumar, very quickly.
Sorry, I could not hear your question.
All right, no, it's okay. I think I was just summing them up, saying essentially you're providing an online community as opposed to having, as you say, people meeting physically might be difficult. So if you can meet online, that might take the place of the trouble of having to physically meet up with someone else.
Yes, exactly.
All right, and moving on to Ms. Chuah now. The minister was saying ideas such as yours can be seeds for Singapore's continued success as a society and a nation. Those are glowing words of praise. How do you see your contribution to our country's continued success as a society? Ms. Chuah.
Firstly, I would like to express our deepest gratitude to Minister Desmond Lee, who really encouraged our group to ideate better, as well as we were all feeling very motivated after his speech. And we were also a bit shocked that he highlighted us. I think his work did resonate deeply with us as they highlighted the importance of innovation and creative thinking in driving our society forward. So personally, I was very drawn to the innovation aspect of the pre-U seminar. And I think through this seminar, we were able to expand more on our ideas, on issues which we are concerned about. And we were also able to really bring our ideas to the next step and grow these ideas from small seeds into beautiful flowers. And I think this is a really good process in which we're able to blossom our ideas and really, through this platform, be able to care for caregivers.
All right, a final question and very short to both of you. You want to grow the ideas. What's the next step, Mr. Sivakumar and then Ms. Chuah? First, Mr. Sivakumar. How to grow this?
I think our current plan is to develop the soft core ideas. So we want the basis and we want the aim. We have an aim and we have our solutions ready. But at the same time, in order to really bring these ideas to life, we need to work with certain organizations, and we are willing to do that. And we are also willing to pivot to a new direction because we are still learning. And we cannot say that our policies are the best and they are better than other organizations. So we are always willing to work with other organizations in these aspects.
All right, Ms. Chuah, growing into beautiful blossoms. Very quickly, what's your take on that?
I think we definitely have to touch on to caregivers' experiences, as everybody has a unique experience. We would like to collect, in a way, more data and more stories which would touch the hearts of other caregivers instead of having a very generic idea. So I think that, and also the emotional connection between us and the caregivers, would definitely help our project.
Oh, thanks so much. Both of you, also congratulations on your project as well. Mr. Sivakumar Anirudh from NUS High School of Mathematics and Science and Ms. Audrey Chuah from St. Joseph's Institution. Both are members of Team 11 at the ongoing pre-U seminar.